Hey guys, it's Alyssa. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, so it is like 2:45 on Monday. I'm like running real short on time to leave for work. So I was like, we're gonna do a quick 15-minute everyday look, mom look, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so I have already prepped with the iconic London Prep Set and Glow. I just like to use that before I prime sometimes, just for like a little bit of radiance. So I have the NARS Pour and Shine and the Tarte BB Tinted Primer. I'm going to go ahead and put this on my T-zone and then this on the rest of my face. Okay, so before I started anything and I prepped, you always want to get your beauty blenders nice and moist and ready to go. Okay, so now for foundation, one that I like to do really quick and easy and it gives you a real nice finish is the Tarte Amazonian Foundation Clay. And I got it from QVC, so it came with their kabuki brush. So let's just go ahead and take some. And the thing that I really like about the Tarte primer that I just used is that it's tinted. So when you're not using a super full coverage, like this one isn't, so it definitely kind of helps, I think, a little bit. When I use a super, full coverage foundation, I use a lighter primer. And then if I do a real light coverage foundation, I usually use a thicker primer, like the Tatcha one. So you're going to want to just blend it out. You could use a sponge, you could use whatever. This one, the kabuki brushes, or brushes in general, are just faster to apply, so. Now let's go on with concealer. And I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape in shade, actually no, we're not going to use that. Today, we are going to switch it up a little bit, and we're going to use the NARS Creamy Concealer. I have shade light 2.8, so let's get it. Okay, now just blend it out. Bring it over your eyelid if you don't have time for eyeshadow primer today. Okay, so when I want more of like a natural finish, or if I am in a hurry, I always take like instead of using like a translucent baking, because that just takes more like effort and time, I just take a banana setting powder. This one is the Too Faced. And it literally smells like bananas, and I love it. This is from my Laura Mercier, so I just use that for it. You can use, you know, your sponge, literally whatever that you want. This one just like works faster and easier, so I use this. And this is just gonna give you like, it's setting it really fast, you know. And I put this everywhere where I put my concealer. Take our powder foundation, which I also use the Tarte Amazonian Clay powder foundation, and don't do this over your clothes because it'd be getting crazy. And I put this everywhere where I didn't put the setting powder. Next, we're going to take a bronzer, which I use the the Too Faced bronzer, the chocolate one, and So Elle. Take an angled brush like this. This is just the fastest way for an application. Ha! Surprise you guys. So, I was just going to say, when you are doing your bronzer, aka my contour, you are going to want to bring it around the, like, angles of your face, like hit the sides, just like there, the forehead. What that is going to do is open up the middle of your face and make you look brighter, more radiant, and you're just going to pop. Okay, so go ahead and take another angled brush. This one was from Sephora, just a regular one. Now I'm using the Narcissus blush palette. This is my, okay, I'm missing one because of my son. So I always take this one and mix it with the bottom one, right in the middle there. Use some brows. Okay, so brows is the longest part on this video, so I don't know. I might end up cutting some of it out. Hello again. Okay, so brushing the brows out. Now, when it comes to a brush, you're gonna want a smaller brush, like the one that I will be using. It's the white one. The other one is like a Morphe brush. They're wider, they're bigger. When you want to do your brows, you want to get precise. You need a smaller, angled tip. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make everything easier for you. So just start at the bottom and kind of bring them out, you know, follow the shape of your natural brow. And then at the end, you're going to take the tip of it and do real light strokes in the front to give it a more natural look, just like kind of how I'm doing now. And you'll figure it out as you go, you know, how you like it. And after you're done filling them, take the spoolie and kind of brush them out, make sure they're nice and blended. Go ahead and take any brush that you want to use. I always use for like lid covers. I always take brushes like this, kind of, you know. It just gets all over the lid real good. Okay, so we already like prepped our eyes with concealer and we set it. So I haven't used this in forever. I don't even know if they sell it anymore. The Too Faced Natural Eyes palette, which it doesn't matter what palette you use, but I always like to do like a light brown tan like that. You see? And put it all over. And then we're just gonna go like this. All over the lid. Alright guys, so we got the lid on with that like neutrally brown. I used one of these for the lid, and then you're going to want to take like a buffier one like this, like a blending brush for kind of like that as your transition as well. I just put it the entire lid, everything except for the brow bone. So now, I'm going to take this little brush right here from Morphe. It just came in one of their little sets. And we're going to take this darker brown. It's called Sexpresso. So any darker brown. This is just real nice and easy stuff here, people. And you're just gonna put it right in the crease just to add a little bit of dimension. Okay guys, real quick, so after you get like the first base of the crease on, make sure that you're like lifting it up on your outer corner, kind of like a winged eyeliner would be, and then really like make them meet almost like a circle on like the outer corner of your eye, if that makes sense, and kind of just really get it blended out there, and it's just going to make it look a lot more natural and blended. Just go ahead and go back in with like any buffing blending brush, and I'm going to take Cashmere Bunny. It's like a medium brown from between where we went, and we're just going to clean it all up. So basically by using like a medium color brown, it's just going to bring the look together and blend it all out. And now I always take a clean brush at the very end. And we're just going to look just like this. Nothing crazy. Okay, now, crud. Go to the inner corner really quick with Honey Pot. You could use like a silver. I like using golds for more natural days. And we're gonna just put it right in the inner corner here. And then also right here. Alright guys, so eyeshadow's almost done. Take like a smaller brush like this, and we're going to go to the lower lash line, and I'm going to be using the Sexpresso, the darker brown, just a little bit underneath.
Hours early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Stars shining bright above me. Night breezes seem to whisper sycamore tree. Dream of it.
So there's that. Okay, now let's oh, I don't have my lash primer is downstairs. So I'm using the new, I never opened this yet, but I want to use a brand new one for this video. Just because I want my lashes to be popping today. So the new, it's just the Better Than Sex, the birthday one. Hey guys, sorry about that. So I always try to start filming at 2:30, and I have to leave for work at 3:30. And today I even started at 2:45, which is even later. So yeah, and I left my camera at home because I was gonna film like the outro in the car. So we're filming on my iPhone, which actually doesn't look that bad. So this is the final look. It only took me literally 20 minutes to do this, which I could have got done in like 15-10 if I wasn't like talking and, you know, making little side clips and restarting over and over and over and over again because I hate the way I talk, or if I stutter like a big dummy. So this is a very easy look. You don't have to use the Too Faced natural palette that I use. Literally a light brown, a medium brown, a dark brown, and any color that you want to put on your inner corner for your brow bone, whatever, which I only put a tiny bit for that anyway, so it's barely even noticeable. You could use white there and it would look cute. So yeah, the main thing I feel like for a natural everyday look is with setting, using a banana powder rather than a translucent, because it just does something for me more natural. And god dang, that heat is hot. So I hope that everyone has a fantastic day. Make sure to go subscribe to my channel. I just put out a giveaway yesterday, so check it out, guys. There's gonna be more videos to come. So just trying to get better at this. It's not easy, it's really awkward, and